This is the roll call. I'm Will.
JP.
I'm Phil.
Today we are doing Resident Evil. What is it? The final
The
chapter?
final chapter.
Hopefully.
Thank God.
Yeah. I mean, it was alright.
Shut up.
No,
Yeah, don't talk.
it was not alright. This movie was absolute garbage. And hi, Danny, by the way, I'm Will's brother. Let me just tell you about this movie. Keep in mind the whole time, right, guys? This is true. A movie did this. It starts off 5 years after the last movie. Doesn't reference the last movie other than she's at the White House. Doesn't tell you about the characters or if they survived. Some giant bat thing comes out and she fights it in a truck. She gets captured by a cult. Who the hell knows where they came from? No, I'm telling the truth, right, guys? The dude she killed in the third movie,
true.
he's alive. He's superhuman. Who the hell knows why? She escapes. She finds Claire, who's just so happens to be with a group of people. Although one guy just, hates Alice, wants to kill her for no reason, even though, she's Claire's best friend, because, we don't knock people, don't take kindly to our kind. So, they fight this big horde of zombies by pouring gasoline down the side of a building and blowing up a horde of zombies. They get chased by some zombie dogs. Basically every new character that you just met 5 minutes ago dies. You find out that Alice is a clone, even though I thought we already knew that. And there's like an old bitch Alice chilling in a wheelchair. And then Wesker is suddenly, human, and he gets his foot chopped off and dies. Oh, and he has a grenade, and the grenade goes off and kills the old Alice bitch. And then Alice gets the shit knocked out of, she just gets her ass handed to her. But she ultimately beats Dr. Isaac. She finds a cure for the T-virus, and she goes outside, and there's a horde of thousands of zombies, and she drops this little ass vial, and they all die. And then you think she dies, and then she wakes up and everything's fine, and she gets on a motorcycle and leaves, and that's the end of the movie. So, yeah.
I like how it ends with her being like, this is the final chapter, and then she drives away, going to fight
Yeah.
more.
This
of
is the final chapter, part 1.
Yeah.
So it's not really the final chapter, because you're going to fight more.
Why did she not take Claire with her?
Yeah, she just
Leaves her best friend?
Absolutely, Claire's like, oh my God, you made it. How did she make it? She dropped a vial, a little vial, and everything immediately with the T-virus died all over the world.
Yeah.
Because that's how airborne antidotes work.
Yep, that's just what happened.
She was the one who dropped it. She's infected with the T-virus, and she was like, and then Claire just woke her up.
Yeah. Like she poked her in the face or something.
Yeah.
Can we also talk about how she didn't have her powers in this movie?
Yeah.
They were, in the last movie, it showed her getting her powers and showed.
No, they addressed that. Because at the end, she's like,
Yeah, they lied to her.
yeah.
But it literally showed the virus attacking her cells, and then her eyes dilated like she was infected. So, I guess just the light hit her eyes really well or something, because,
Yeah.
you know,
Maybe it was like those drops that the doctor gave you.
she's just like, holy shit, this room's really bright.
Yeah, or it's really good hallucinogenic.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah. That explains the entire previous 5
Yeah, she just was
movies.
tripping balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I love about Paul Anderson. And yes, I do own all the movies.
Unfortunately.
And yes, I am ashamed of that fact. But I do want to point out,
Shame.
I have
Shame.
I had to sum up the movies. If you're gonna do anything, watch the first one.
And the fifth.
Yeah, the fifth one was pretty entertaining. Fifth one's not like a great movie.
It's fun.
Don't expect acting that's like, oh my God. So watch the first and the fifth one. And if you say, wait a minute, that's the first and the fifth of a series, won't I be lost? No.
No, they don't
No,
relate at all.
Because none of the movies, they don't continue the story. One ends and you're like, oh, okay, like the first one ends and, actually no, the first and the second one makes sense because
Yeah.
the first one ends with her in Raccoon City and the second one's her fighting in Raccoon City, just wearing a different outfit because that's what happened. And then when that one ends, it's like, oh, we're on a helicopter, we're going to do stuff, and then the third one starts and Joe Valentine's missing and no one knows where she went and they're in the desert in Vegas. Which, okay.
And Claire's there.
Yeah, and then in the fourth one, she's in Alaska and the plane. And the fifth one, she's underground. And then that one ends with her on the White House. But as my brother pointed out, they don't reference what happened at the end of the fifth one, they have all of the characters from the game, which is like, what they have? They had Leon, Ada,
Jill, Wesker, her.
Was Claire and Chris there?
No, but they said they were going to bring them in. Like, they were supposed to be in the movie, all of them.
Yeah. And so it's like, you leave the theater thinking like, oh my god, next movie's going to be awesome. We're going to see all the characters from the games kicking ass because it's a Resident Evil movie. We might as well have some Resident Evil characters. And then they just literally did nothing with that. Like, how awesome would it have been if we saw that battle?
We were supposed to. The original movie, we were supposed to. And then why did they do this? Like,
Paul Anderson
ugh.
has never played a fucking game, even though he claims to be a huge fan of the series. A fan of the series wouldn't make a movie like this. Like, really, it sucked so fucking bad.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was bad.
A testament to how bad this movie is the fact that JP and I haven't seen Resident Evil. I saw the first one.
I haven't seen any of them.
Saw the second one-ish. We knew exactly what was going on for this movie. I was not lost in any way. It was just a really bad movie to have to watch.
Yeah.
I wasn't confused of the story.
Why would you be? It contradicted all of the other movies like
that's
10
what-
times.
I was worried. I was like, I'm going to see the sixth one. I'm going to have no idea what's going on. I'm almost more angry that I wasn't confused.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they
Should have been.
Yeah, exactly. I should have been really confused and lost. If I jumped into like...
The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly. If I jumped in the end of Return of the King, I'd have no idea what was going on. Why is this all happening? Here, it took them about 30 seconds to sum up what they needed to.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
opening credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, the opening credits, she says, I was in the Battle of the White House. Like, I woke up in the hot. Then we did this. Then we did this. Then I did this. Movie starts. And the whole movie was about coming full circle and having to go back to the high.
It referenced the first movie once.
Yeah, which honestly,
At the end.
Yeah.
this is like my favorite part of the movie. Like, one good thing, I did like that they referenced the first movie when she went into the hive and all the guns and
In the bag. The bag was still there
yeah,
in
they
the
were
Red
still
Queen's
where
chamber.
they left it. That was cool. And didn't they blow up the hive? At the end of the first one?
No, but
They
it was
just
like
sealed-
infested with zombies. So like why?
I guess
And then they nuked the fucking city. So at some point in the series, that means like the Umbrella Corporation went back to clear it out. Why and set up their base there?
Well, I mean, the Umbrella Corporation has clearly not made many smart decisions. Because, you know...
And apparently they're all cultists.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And they're all buried underground in the hive that they just didn't
Like-
find in the first movie.
It's a bunch of popsicles.
Yeah. And that hidden door, like,
That if she went through, just all these bodies would have been there.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
they
they,
didn't find that.
they could have ended the series right then and there.
Yeah. Seriously. But, you know, there's got to be clones of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we knew she was already a
Yeah, we
clone.
literally did. That wasn't even like.
It was this huge revelation at the end.
Yeah, and they try
No.
to like, make this big twist where Mila Jovovich is a clone of one of the board members. And I think, I don't know, I looked at you when they like were in the board meeting and there was a woman at the end of the table and he didn't show her face and I looked at him and I was like, that's Abbott. And then at the end it was like, oh my god, it's Abbott? Like, it's supposed to be a big twist. It's like, first off, you fucking idiot. If you're gonna try and write a twist, like, you know, a good director and writer like Paul Anderson thinks he fucking is, like, don't fucking make the one person at the table that's a woman, don't like not show her face and make her voice like all, like, so she's arguing with the main bad guy. Like, that's not right. Like, don't fucking make it so it's like, who could that be? Why would they show that woman's face? You're a fucking idiot. It's just a bullshit movie by a bullshit director. Paul Anderson, if you're watching this, I want you to go outside, fall down on pavement. I want you to just don't put your hands up, just fall hard, aggressive. Take your fucking nose. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I hate your life. I hate your dogs.
Hey, leave the dogs out of it.
No, because you know what? I won't. Because I bet you his dogs are just below average and just terrible, fucking awful little plot twist dogs that
The clones of dogs.
Yeah, right.
and they're like little, like that's the twist. It's like it's not a Shih Tzu, it's part Doberman. So, anyway. Anyway, what'd you think?
Did you like anything about the movie?
No.
Just nothing.
I mean, I guess if you want to watch like a brain dead action flick
Yeah.
without having to like pay attention to anything. I've never seen Resident Evil, never played the games, and
We should.
I knew exactly what was going on the whole time.
Yep.
That's not good.
Really, the only thing I liked was what JP said. I mean, the action was cool. You know,
So, yeah, it's
shit blowing up and zombie. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It was.
If you could tell what was going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
oh,
even
God.
worse than the Bourne movies. How quick those fights were.
Chop.
At least in the Bourne movies, when Jason Bourne's fighting people, you kind of have an idea of what he's doing. With this, it's just chaos.
Yeah, it was garbage editing. It's like her fist is here and then it's like 10 feet away from her body and like over there just chilling. I don't fucking know what's going on.
You know what also kind of pissed me off is she had her fingers chopped off by that thing.
Yeah.
How the fuck was she riding a motorcycle?
Yeah, didn't she have her fingers at the end? Like, I swear to God, when she was like
I
riding away,
totally
she had her
forgot
fingers.
about
I
that.
literally feel like she had her fingers.
I didn't even
I think
think
Paul
about it.
Anderson literally forgot her fingers fell off. Like,
Yeah.
She lost her fingers, and they magically grew back at the end.
I didn't even think about that.
Or maybe she did die when she released the antivirus, and this is a clone. Another clone of Alice, who has fingers and doesn't have any of the T-virus.
Or Paul W.S. Anderson is just a fucking failure. I said last night to JP as we were pulling onto my road, what bothers me the most about Paul W.S. Anderson is that he makes movies, and there are a lot of good filmmakers out there. They can't make movies because, you know, they don't have the right funding. There's a lot of good movies out there that will never get made because filmmakers don't have the right opportunities. And this asshole, he's out there making movies and making a lot of money and making babies with Mary Jane and living this great life. And there's other people out there who deserve it more. And that really feels to me like injustice, and I don't like it.
I went on to IMDb today to look at it, and it's a 6.3 on IMDb.
That's actually...
Yeah, that's a decent-ish score for IMDb.
I lost all faith in you, man.
I know. I'm really concerned. I gave it a 4.
Again, like I said, it's a brain dead action flick.
That is true. People do like the Transformers.
I would recommend watching the first one, though. Out of all of them, I do like the first one.
The first one is why I watched part of the second one.
Yeah.
And this part of the second one is why I didn't watch any others.
I'm just so sick of these movies. For me and my brother, who are like diehard fans of the game, I mean, we beat the first game how many times?
Oh, I can beat the first game like blindfolded.
This kid, my brother, almost beat the world record.
It was like 10 minutes off. It was like 10 fucking minutes
for a
off.
speed run through the first game.
Wow.
How old were you?
I was like maybe 13.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
We play these games a lot, and these movies just, they keep the name. The movies don't do the games justice, and it's just upsetting. If they just took the video games and made it on a screen, it would be so fucking good. These movies just take a few characters from the game and sprinkle them into movies variously. And just go like, and Claire.
And they always find ways to shit on him so they can make Alice seem better. You notice how Claire literally did nothing this movie? In the final fight, she never even landed one punch on Dr.
never
Isaac.
got.
She just kept getting knocked over.
And then she would go on.
Just go on with that.
I'll be right behind you.
Can we acknowledge how it's like, the movie's like, oh, you have 48 hours to save the world. What the fuck happens in 48 hours? They don't even tell you. It's just like the world's gonna end. Why? Why?
I didn't think about that either. Doris like my man.
Yeah.
He's my boy.
He was really good. It was entertaining to watch him go absolutely insane.
Yeah, they did do a good job making him just nuts.
Ian Glenn.
That's just because Ian Glenn's a good actor.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually don't think she was bad in this movie. I just think she was given shit to work with.
Yeah.
That's like what I would... Because it's like, her and Ali Larter, I think, are both really good actresses.
They are.
And they put as much as they can into these roles. So it's like, I can't blame them. Like, they do good. It's just that the writing is like the dog shit on the side of the road, really.
Oh my god, I love the scientific accuracy. This movie is just so spot on. He did his research. He knows
Really?
science.
Yeah.
I know how
That's
fire
why
works now.
When the zombies overtake the little tower of Pisa that they're in, they dump down like these drums of gasoline down all the way, and then they light the gas on fire as it falls. And once the gas hits the ground, a massive explosion comes and wipes out everything at the bottom. because that's how gasoline works.
Don't have any weapons. We got a lot of gas.
How did it not burn down the building?
Why is the gas on the roof?
Yeah, it just happens to be conveniently on the roof.
And how did they get the channel canals set up
Yeah.
in 35 seconds?
Yeah.
It's like she hits the caps off all the cans and it goes down one tube.
Yeah.
And then they pan out and show you that wide shot of the tower and it's just sprouting here and there. And there. It's
Hey, okay, they use the intricate piping system within the tower. Come on.
And there's just a lot of gasoline. in
Don't you
those
know
little
how to build
canisters.
buildings? God.
That's how science works.
Of course.
Once you set gasoline on fire, when it
very
hits ground,
explosive.
it just explodes and kills everything in the immediate area. Because that's how gasoline works. If you were to drop one drop of gasoline on the ground
We'd all die.
and light it on fire,
We'd all die. The whole house
this
would burn down.
entire house would just be left.
Yeah,
It's a good thing I left my gasoline at home then.
Yeah, gotta be
And
careful
that's
with that
because
shit.
of science.
We're gonna keep
That's-
mine.
And like I said, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
argue with science.
And they gave us this team of characters. I'm sure they gave us names at some point. But
They
Doc,
did.
well, Doc and
I just kept calling them crewman number 6. I didn't even care about them dying because they had no weight to the.
Yeah, exactly.
I was expecting the whole time that she needed to get the T-virus antidote into a rocket and then launch it up into the air and spread. But it's you have 48 hours to pick this up and drop it. I liked the reference to the first movie. I really liked that. And I liked that when they were going in, it was giving little flashbacks to the first movie and they were showing scenes. And then they found the bags exactly where they dropped them in the first movie. That was cool. The little fight in the laser hallway.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And that's only cool because it had lasers.
Yeah. Well, that was one of the only action sequences where you could actually tell what was going on.
Yeah. I enjoyed my popcorn.
yeah, that was good.
My popcorn is pretty tasty.
Yeah, but you always enjoy the popcorn.
I'm just trying to look on the bright side.
First and foremost, I liked the cast. I like them. They were just given shit to work with, but I mean, it's very clear they all really wanted to do their best and did their best. They just got shit on. I liked the ideas behind some of the action sequences. They're edited so badly, but in concept, they were kind of cool. Like the tank fight scene, or she when she was fighting the thing at the beginning was cool in concept, just done terribly.
I like the little Easter egg to the video games. If you haven't played them, they did this spin-off thing with Claire and Barry. Ali Larder is wearing the outfit that Claire wore in the last video game she was in.
Yeah, Revelations 2.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I did like that.
was cool. If you're interested in Resident Evil, play the games.
Yeah, just do the games, really.
They're really good. What are our official scores? We can start with Daniel, maybe?
I'm gonna be really nice and give it a 2.
Wow.
For the couple of things I like about it.
I'm going to be a little bit nicer. I'm going to give it a 4. Only because the special effects were pretty decent. There was a couple cool things, like the laser room. I made it to the end of the movie, so I didn't kill myself, which is good.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Rough.
Yes.
It's so bad.
Really bad.
It's just one of those action movies you can put on and not have to pay attention.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Whoa.
Nice.
I like the references to the first movie, and I thought it was a cool little Easter egg that she was wearing the outfit from the game. The action sequences had potential, but due to poor editing, they were too chaotic. This is the first movie that I'm glad I didn't see in 3D, because I probably would have thrown up.
Oh, yeah.
Because the way that they edited those scenes are so sporadic, and they do zoom in, zoom out. It was poorly directed, poorly written. Paul Anderson needs to just stop everything, find a dark cave. I know I'm not supposed to say it, but commit suicide.
If I can say anything, watch the first movie, and the fifth movie's fun. I mean, we got to watch Jill Valentine wipe the damn floor with Alice, which
That
is
was entertaining.
great, by the way.
Any side character that they introduce is meaningless.
Yeah.
It helps when you know the director.
Yeah, she's had his children.
Yeah. This is wrapping up this really, really great movie. I'm sorry, we're talking about Resident Evil, my bad. This movie was garbage, and we're done talking about it for right now. Next week, we're going to watch, Will just got it over here on Blu-ray, we're going to watch Don't Breathe. I'm prepared to be scared again, because I was pretty terrified during Lights Out, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Fuck this movie. Thanks. Bye.
That's Danny. I'm Phil.
JP.
And I'm Will, and this has been the roll call.